Hello everybody and welcome to the week 3 of the PGBL. I am Randy, your coach of the Texas Rangers. This week we are facing off against our interstate rival, South Texas Sableyes, coached by Invivid Color. I'll leave his channel in the description below. Of course, there will be a timestamp for when the battle actually begins. So of course, if you want to skip to that, by all means you want to. But if you want to see what I'm bringing, although this week is going to be a bit different for a team builder, I am not going to reveal any EV spread or actual set I'm going to bring, because in 2 weeks we actually play them again. So we're playing twice in 3 weeks, and I really don't want to reveal any sort of specific spread or a set I'm going to have. Whatever is revealed to him in the battle will be revealed to him, but I don't want to reveal anything I don't have to. So you know, it seems kind of weird because like he's still in the same conference, so there is a chance we can meet in playoffs. So like maybe this whole team builder thing isn't going to work out, but I'd rather not reveal anything specific just for these 2 weeks that we play. So next week will be normal. Week 5, of course, we play him again, so I probably won't reveal again what I use. I probably might, because it's the last time I played it this season, unless you go playoffs. If we both make playoffs, I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so like I'm not in playoffs yet. I just, you know, I gotta take it 1 week at a time. But it's just like a thought, just a note. So ignore every EV spread. They're just random. I do random EV spreads, so please don't be scared if you think I'm bringing this. So, but it's still gonna be kind of detailed. Like I want to explain why I'm bringing each one. So. It's not completely worthless, this team builder, but it's definitely going to be a bit more different because I don't want to reveal exactly what I'm doing if I don't have to. So, of course, South Texas Sableyes got a very, very interesting team. They have the, it's a rain team pretty much, but like, it's kind of hard to call it a rain team, mainly because like his number one threat, is not able to be used right now. Mega Swampert, as you can see, his team consists of Mega Swampert, Pelipper, Fortress, Clefable, Kingdra, Chestnut, Miss Magius, Magmortar, Garchomp, Heliolisk, and Celebi. So, very, very interesting team, I'd say. Having a rain team in Draft League format is very, very scary because you always got to prepare for it no matter what. Even if you think at the slightest it won't go, you have to be ready for it at all times. So, Tapu Fini, of course, is my first pick for this. Also, something else to note, there have been some changes to the team. I did drop Nidoqueen for Reuniclus, and he did drop, he used to have a Metagross and a Magnezone, or a Magneton, and he actually dropped those off for Heliolisk and Celebi, as you see at the bottom. So, just a note for those of you who are interested. But anyways, so when I first prepped, I prepped for his steel types, but then I changed the team up just a bit. Also, huge shout out to Aaron Barden. He actually came up with the entire team himself. Like, I wasn't able to build, like, I just didn't know what to, I didn't know what to build. So like he built a team, I built a team, and pretty much like matched and like trying to compare and see what we could fix. So it's, the spreads are actually his, although I won't reveal them, and the movesets. I did make some changes though, like they're not all 100% his, but it's like 90% his. So shout out to him. He's like you can almost call him my assistant coach, but like he's a very good supporter of the channel and just the team in general. So anyways, Tapu Fini is very important, as you can tell. It completely just walls Kingdra. I haven't looked at if it got a poison move Kingdra. I don't think so. I think the best thing gets like Flash Cannon. So, I mean, specs Kingdra in the rain. I mean, Tapu Fini just walls anything. I'm probably going to be running a more Spadef variant. Again, ignore the spreads. These are just completely random, so ignore them. It's also, it can check Pelipper as well. You know, Pelipper can't do much to Tapu Fini, especially in terrain. Chestnut it can take on Chestnut, assuming it's not running like Belly Drum. Miss Magius is kind of annoying, but you know, Tapu Fini is mainly for the rain Pokemon, so it checks all of those rather well. He did pick up Heliolisk and Celebi, so I do gotta watch out for those two potentially showing up mainly for Tapu Fini. So I'm assuming he got those for this matchup. I mean, he did have a Magneton, but Heliolisk is good for rain, so I definitely knew what he was doing there. So good pickup on his part. Next mon is Hydreigon. Although it's not going to be Hydreigon this week, as Hydreigon is getting benched. We are bringing in Hi there, the male Hydreigon. So he will be taking Hydreigon's spot. She's been benched because she missed Stone Edge last week. But I mean, she came through a Fire Blast last time. So, but I think Hi there will be taking the spot just for this week, just to give it a chance. Only because this week's Hydreigon will be a bit different. I won't reveal the spread at all. Again, ignore this. But it's going to be a different Hydreigon. It's meant to take on Mega Pert. Although Mega Pert is not released yet, so you know, I have to adjust it accordingly. So it's mainly going to be there to deal with his rain threats as well as some of his lower threats like Magmortar, Heliolisk, and Celebi. So you can deal with those rather easily, of course. So nothing else to worry about there. It's going to be very important in this matchup. That's all I got to say about Hydreigon. It's going to be very important. It sucks you can't use Mega Pert, but it's definitely gonna make things easier. I'm sure he'll be able to use it in 2 weeks. I'm sure it'll be out in 2 weeks, so we'll definitely have to face it week 5. So can't really avoid the whole problem, but we can avoid it for this week, I'm pretty sure. So again, Hydreigon's a good mon for this matchup. Clefable, of course, is something that has to worry about because Clefable completely just walls this thing. Even if I brought like Iron Tail or like Iron Head or Flash Cannon, it still pretty much walls this thing. I mean, Hydreigon has no way of one-shotting it, so you know, there's always that to worry about. Next mod making his debut this season is Halls, the Weezing. Now, Weezing is also a very important Pokemon in this matchup because it pretty much just counters Garchomp completely. He's only going to run 2. I can only imagine him running 2 different sets on Garchomp. It's either going to be Choice Scarf or a defensive build for my Mega Pinsir. I don't see any other build coming. Like I seriously doubt he brings offensive without without Scarf, because then he doesn't outspeed Pinsir. I mean, he could do it because Pinsir can't OHKO it anyway. But like I could definitely see maybe like a Tech Rage Garchomp for Tapu Tiki, or maybe like a Poison EMZ, like what's it called? Doesn't even move for Poison. Crap, I can't think of it right now. I'll remember it later. But I could maybe see that coming at most, like at like the I guess just a Poison EMZ move for a Tapu Tiki. But I would imagine he just brings either a Scarf Chomp or a defensive build. So I don't really imagine him bringing something like that. He could bring, like, things about Scarf Chomp though is like he knew I brought an Air Balloon Magearna last week, so like he might try to like bluff it like an Assault Vest or like an Expert Belt. That way he can like he might let my Magearna be safe. Like he might think I'm safe if like he's locked in the Scarf Earthquake and I'm an Air Balloon. But he can always have like Fire Fang. Not that Fire Fang would do much anyway. But I do imagine him having like a Scarf Chomp, and Scarf Chomp Weezing pretty much just deals with like Outrage does a lot, but like I can always just I am gonna be carrying some moves for that Garchomp, so I can take that rather easily. Of course, Weezing gets access to like Will-O-Wisp, and that's kind of the move I'm talking about. Even though I do have Misty Terrain with Tapu Tiki, Weezing still pretty much deals with Garchomp with ease, I'd say. It also deals with Chestnut in case Chestnut gets out of control. Clefable can deal with that. I mean, I'm assuming Clefable is probably gonna be Calm Mind or Rocks. He does have Fortress, which I do imagine he would bring. Clefable is kind of a problem though, because like if it's, I would imagine he's bringing Unaware Clefable for Mega Pinsir, but at the same time I can totally see Magikarp coming. So depending on what he said he brings, like Calm Mind Clef has the potential to sweep my team, but I gotta keep that in check. At best with my Weezing. So I would imagine if it's running like Calm Mind, it'd be Calm Mind, Moonblast, High Shock, and Recover. I would imagine, but yeah, Weezing's kind of important this week. Halls, of course, for the cough drops, is what it's named after. But yeah, hopefully Weezing can do some work this week. Next bomb, we got MVP, the Pinsir. And Pinsir was definitely, yeah, I'll put the spread here because like this is actually a normal spread. But anyway, Mega Pinsir. This is like the only spread that's actually legit of all the spreads. Like I need max speed. The speed time is Magius. Everything else is like I have to run it. So Mega Pinsir, I know it seems kind of like bad on bringing this thing because like he's got a lot of mons that check it, but like it still does a ton of work to his team. Like I would imagine it's still gonna do a lot. Like it outspeeds Kingdra out of rain. It destroys Pelipper. Chestnut, of course, is destroyed by Quick Attack, and I don't even need Quick Return. Miss Magius can't do much to me unless he's running like Gigavolt Havoc. There's that. It outspeeds Magmortar. I do imagine Magmortar, if it would show up, it's probably gonna be AV to check Magearna. So like if you bring Scarf, I mean whatever. But like I would imagine it's gonna be AV, and I can just one shot that with Earthquake. So if you have Sugar Berry, good on him. But Return also one shot. So like, depending on what the battle's like, and I determine if it's maybe Shuko or like AV, I'll click the move accordingly. But I would imagine if it does show up, it's gonna be AV. So I'm not worried about the Scarf Magmortar. Heliolisk does outspeed, but I'm pretty sure the only way to OHKO Pinsir is like a Scarf, like a Specs Thunder. I don't even know if Scarf Thunder kills. I haven't checked. I think it does actually. Yeah, it probably does kill Thunder. I don't think Thunderbolt kills. I think Thunder does. So that's something to look out for. Yeah, Mega Pinsir does some work, especially without him having Mega Pert. Like it's another like wall against this thing. Like it's not a guarantee. Like it's not like a great wall, but like it definitely just like checks Pinsir, really well. So it's a wall of 50, not 100. But anyway, yeah, Mega Pinsir seems kind of questionable this week, but it does a lot of work, so I do want to bring it. And of course, it's the MVP. It definitely was like one of the most valuable players last week. Like I know Magearna ended up doing all the work, but Pinsir, it wouldn't have happened without Pinsir. So there's that. Next mon we have is Maggie Magearna making her next appearance from week 2. She definitely carried us last week, so it's good she's making her return again. Again, ignore the EV spreads, but Magearna has the potential this week again to do a lot of work. Like if he didn't have Mega Pert, like if he did have Mega Pert, then I'd be taking my approach a bit differently. But this week I'm going to, you know, again, Magearna, like the game might be in the hands of Magearna this week because like it beats every single Pokemon on their team. I mean, just looking at their team, like the only Mon that stops us in this tracks, it's like an AV Magmortar. That's the only thing that stops it. Kingdra is pretty much, it's not walled. Like Kingdra specs Hydro in the rain, like does a ton to Magearna. But you know, I can always kill it back with a Dazzling Gleam or a Flare Cannon. So he's definitely gonna keep that in mind. Also, the thing is with Clefable, if he does decide to bring Unaware Clefable, Flare Cannon will of course just destroy it. Like I can be at -6 and Flare Cannon will still do a ton. So that's something he has to like. I think he has to keep that in mind while he's building. So you know, so there's that. Yeah, Magearna, nothing much else to say here. It's just a good Mon. Of course, Chomp threatens it, Magmortar threatens it. But besides those two, like this thing can do a lot of work. So you know, that's hopefully can do some work. And finally, we have Denise, the Delmise, and Denise has not done anything this season so far. You know, hopefully she can do work this week. It's really solid. It's another check to Garchomp if it's Scarf. It's, you know, it's relatively good defense and HP. Helps it take Earthquakes, obviously resisting it. Outrage does a crap ton, but like Dragon Claw doesn't do too much. I would imagine he does not bring Outrage because I have 2 fairies, so I don't think he'll bring Outrage. Dragon Claw is probably safer, so that's why, you know, I'm pretty much safe to have this as a check to Garchomp. Fire Fang, I doubt he would bring Fire Fang, seeing as how he's a rain team. So I would imagine his moveset is going to be Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Rock Slide, maybe Poison Jab. But you know, I would imagine that's his moveset. I could definitely see him bringing like Dragon Claw and Outrage, but Outrage is just like, you don't bring Outrage. I don't think he will. If he does, F me, but I don't think he will. So like, this is also a good Mon. It checks Celebi, it checks Heliolisk, it checks not Miss Magius. It checks Chestnut. It checks Kingdra out of rain. It can deal with Clefable. It's one of my Mons that have to deal with Clefable. Anchor Shot, of course. Having Stab from Steelworker, it'll definitely help taking out Clefable. So gotta keep that around. So yeah. And of course, if he had Mega Pert, this would be my one Mon to OHKO it. So there's that. But that's pretty much the team for this week, guys. It's I must say, like, we haven't battled yet. We're gonna battle either later tonight or tomorrow. But like, the team build is definitely a bit different, seeing as how I wasn't the one that built the team. Like, it doesn't really fit my play style. But I'm hoping I can still capitalize, and hopefully the matchups get good for me. So it's gonna be definitely a crazy week. I could definitely see us taking our first L this week. But at the same time, I feel like this team is so well built. Like, it's a good team. It's built. It's a well built team. It's just that it might be in the wrong hands of the wrong trainer. So hopefully, or the wrong coach, I should say. So yeah, I'm hoping everything can go well. Obviously, you know, like, the Mons I gotta be able to keep alive are Tapu Sticky and my Hydreigon, maybe Weezing depending on if Garchomp with I control. Because like, these 3 are my main Mons to like keep his team out of control, you know, keep him in check. And then my last 3 are mainly to do the damage, mainly MVP and Magearna. So like, if I do lose this game, it's probably gonna be because of Pinsir, like bringing Pinsir. But Pinsir has a chance to do a lot, especially with my moveset I have. So hopefully it can work out. I'm very worried about this matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's gonna be very tough. Like, it doesn't look that hard now that I study it, but like, when you're in battle, it's completely different. So we'll see what happens. Again, we do play him in 2 weeks in week 5, so it's gonna be crazy seeing him again in 2 weeks. But and when he does bring Mega Swampert, it's gonna be very tough to play it around. So hopefully we can pick up a win here in week 3, continue our momentum, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the battle. Hello everybody, we are back for week 3 of the PGBL. I am of course Randy, the coach of the Texas Rangers. We are taking on the South Texas Sableyes, coached by In Vivid Color. I need to lower the sound real quick. Actually, no, it's fine. I think it's a good sound. I'll edit the sound later. But anyways, we're coached, you know, we're facing In Vivid Color, coached by South Texas Sableyes, coached by In Vivid Color. Sorry, I lost I kind of butchered that because I was focused on the sound. But anyway, I'll leave his links in the description below. You guys can check him out. He's a cool dude. He's actually from the same state as I am in. I think he's actually from the area. I haven't really asked him about that. But anyways, you see his logos there on the screen. I had trouble with his name on the layout because I wanted to change colors. I should have done red, but this is he's considered our interstate rival, but this isn't exactly rivalry week yet. Rivalry week left yet. So we actually play him again in 2 weeks. And if you guys if you watched the entire team builder, you already know exactly what we're bringing. Oh, you don't know exactly what we're bringing because we did it different this week. We didn't explain any sets. We just explained what we were bringing, just so because we're gonna face them so soon in 2 weeks. we might as well not do it. So I might as well not reveal everything I have to if I need to. Just the starters, make sure you guys check out this video, by the way. Watch this battle, check out his channel. But more importantly, I don't feel too good about this. Like, I feel really nervous. Like, I don't know why. I'm just so afraid that I might not have the right things, but hopefully I can get the jitters out of the way. So we're trying to see if he's online and see if I can send it up here. But yeah, it's a really tough matchup. I'm really afraid. Like, this team was not built by me. It was built by a friend. So, like, I did make some edits, though, like significant edits. I think the key to this game, I always try to say key to the game, is keeping Tapu Fini alive. That way Kingdra can't plow through the team. Kingdra is really, really powerful. And I haven't really researched any of its, like, coverage moves. So, like, but I don't think he gets, like, a Sludge Bomb or something like that. I'm pretty sure the best thing he gets is Flash Cannon. So, I'm not too worried about that. So, yeah, I think this is him, so I'm going to go ahead and send it. It doesn't show up as a friend, though. Let me ask him real quick. Pack all right. All right, if it doesn't have the team, then it's not him, obviously. So I don't know, because it didn't show up as friend, which sometimes it does that. So, anyways, it's gonna be a tough matchup, but let's see what happens. I'm kind of nervous right now, but I know as the battle goes on, I'll be all right. So let's see what happens here. But just so you guys know, we do play him again in 2 weeks. So we're going to play him very, very soon. Again. So here's my team. Everybody has items. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am. So the only thing I'm forgetting is that, well, nothing really. But like I said, guys, just to recap everything I said in the beginning. Hopefully, if you guys want to see, well, the team builder wasn't that, you know, important this week. But I gave my reasoning why I brought each mon. But, you know, make sure you guys do check out In Vivid Color. Again, cool dude. So, yeah. Hoping we can get off to another win here. 1-0 each week is our goal. I want to be able to get a good solid, like, regular season record so we can, like, you know, do well. But let's see what happens here. I'm really nervous. Let's see what he brought. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger real quick. So, there is all these mons here. I'm really worried about Fortress. Like, the only thing I have for Flamethrower is my Wheezing. That's all I have. So that's what kind of worries me, to be honest. Part of me wants to lead Delmise. But I'm kind of liking Hydreigon. Because it's kind of like... It's kind of like this baits, like a scarf. The key's gonna be Delmise for sure. I'm gonna need Hydreigon. So the key here is to find out what set that Garchomp is ASAP. I didn't bring rocks this week again, so like it's kind of worrisome because we won't get to find out if that's Unaware Clef immediately. When I do expect it to be Unaware Clef. Oh, by the way, guys, Hydreigon, and the team builder, it may have said Hydreigon, she was making a return. But I did bench her like I said I was going to do. It's high there now. He's a guy, Hydreigon, male Hydreigon. So, only difference, but that's it. So, it's going to be a tough matchup. But in 2 weeks, he might have Mega Pert. So, this might be an easier matchup than when we face again. But just looking at team preview, I'm terrified of Kingdra, of course, and the Garchomp. Because those two can actually wreck shop. But let's see what he leads off here. I'm thinking Pelipper, maybe. He leads with this thing. So, does this thing get any sort of, like, fairy move? That's what I'm kind of afraid of. No Hidden Power Fairy. I believe it gets Dragon Pulse, though, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I didn't check this out. I didn't really research any, like, coverage moves. It does get Dragon Pulse. It does get Dragon Pulse, just to clarify that. I mean, I think Delmise is pretty safe here. It should be able to wall this thing with ease. It should be good here. If he Volt Switches out into Pelipper, that could be a problem. Which is, I expect him to either Volt Switch or go for Dragon Pulse. He does Volt Switch, so he doesn't have Dragon Pulse. If he had Dragon Pulse, he would have went for it there. So it's pretty safe to say he doesn't have it. I could have probably stayed in, but unfortunately, Pelipper is going to get up its range right now, and Hurricane switch-ins don't really exist. Lotus. And there's Pelipper. Okay, so I got to go hard Feeny right here. Icky right here. If it's offensive, I am like max Spadef Feeny, so I should be okay. Unless he opts to U-turn, which is always a good play on this part. But I might get trapped in the Vortex right now. He does Hurricane, so that's really good. Can't get confused in terrain, so... I think I'm pretty safe to fire off a Surf, because he doesn't have a real switch-in as a Surf. He doesn't have a real switch-in, although that stupid electric thing might be a switch-in, so... Nah, I got a Moonblast, I think. I got a Moonblast. That's safer. I do have HP Electric, but there's no point in going for it right now, only because Pelipper can't do much to me anyway. Raid. What is this? Oh, right. Okay. Anyways. So, I could Surf here. Spadef, special attack drops. Doesn't matter. Alright, so. How much is Surf doing? I think it's doing a good amount. But this leaves that Heliolisk coming in. I'm just going to go for Surf. I think this is pretty safe. He stayed in. Like, he clicked it really fast. This is going to do a good amount of damage. Assuming he's not Spadef. Good damage there. He does T-Spike. Interesting. I have terrain. It's really interesting he has that. Really interesting. So, I think another Moonblast kills. So I can probably go for that. I don't know on the calc, though. I don't know. I kind of want to defog, though. But at the same time, I'll Moonblast here. Moonblast here. Getting Fortress out of the way is so good for me. It's so good. Yes, he went to it. So that's nice. So that's really good damage on this thing. Went to Moonblast here. Not sure why he switched out because I know why he went to Heliolisk because of its dry skin. But, I mean, he gets recovery back, which is pretty fair on his part. Again, Feeny's very important. Very, very important. So I have to switch out here. But by switching out... I do not get poisoned because of the terrain. So that's just really good about it. Really questionable decision on his part. Like, I see why he did it, though. To wear down. But, like, all of my Mons except Dumb Eyes are unaffected. If I get Pinsir Mega Evolved ASAP. But, of course, he's going to be on the ground eventually when I bring it in. So, he could try to double here a Volt Switch again. But it looks like he just decided to Volt Switch, which is fair. I would have stayed in, but I need Feeny as healthy as possible for the Kingdra. So... that's fine. He does straight up Thunder, though, which is really, really good for me. So, I think I'm going to go straight for Power Whip here. I think Power Whip is really safe right now. Because, yeah, I think Power Whip is really safe, so. He doesn't have a real switch into Power Whip either. So, Power Whip should kill this. He can't kill me in one hit. He does have Dark Pulse. I did forget about that. But I am AV, so I should be able to take this. I do hit, which is very nice. So, Heliolisk is down. That's really good. Although Delmise was supposed to be doing some work. I do have to be careful because if Clefable is around, that could be troublesome. This is the only mon I have for X besides Weezing. I gotta pay attention to rain turns as well. So far so good. Eliminating a threat early. Not that it did much to me anyway. I mean, looking at paper, like on paper, it looks like it does work, but in this matchup, it doesn't do, like, given what we're doing right now. So I should see Pelipper come in. Maybe Kingdra if he thinks he kills. He might bring in Kingdra right here. And if so, I don't see a reason not to go into Feeny, because Feeny allows me to get my terrain back up, so I can't get poisoned. Although I'm not sure if it'll poison me before I get the terrain up. That'd be kind of interesting to see. Yeah, and Magirna isn't really a switch-in. I mean, it could be a switch-in because he might go for a Draco. He's definitely not going for a water move because it won't kill. And there's no way he goes for a dragon move because I have 2 fairies in the bag. So he could go for a water move. I think Feeney's just safe, unless he takes Corkscrew Crash, but like that won't do that much to me. It's essentially just like a bigger Flash Cannon. So like, I'm pretty sure Surf, like Specs, Hydro, and Rain might do more. So here I'm Spout. It's here. He probably calculated to see how much it did. I wouldn't be surprised at least. So we do confirm it is Damp Rock because he brought it in right now, and I saw that the rain turns weren't over just yet. So don't really have a reason not to go on the top with Feeney right here. He did stay in, so he didn't like do any weird switch. I don't know what it gets though. Like I gotta look at its moveset. Oh, it does poison before terrain, so that's really interesting. Yeah, the best thing gets is Flash Cannon. And I think that comes from Specs right there. So I think I will defog here. I think I will defog right here. Or he's not staying in. So yeah, I'll just defog. Like, I don't really care. I'm going to defog right here. I do believe that's Specs damage. Fairy Tail. That's fine. We won't confirm any moveset right now, unfortunately. I don't want to go hard Anchor either because if he flamethrowers, I'm in trouble. Okay, Feeney's very important to keep healthy. I'm gonna go hard Wheezing here. If he's Calm Mind, that could be a problem. So maybe I made a mistake. Moonblast, alright. There's some good damage there. Special attack fell. Alright, I can't touch this because I haven't belched yet. So I'm going to taunt first. He probably has Psy Shock, but Psy Shock would allow me to get into range of my Citrus Berry. So I'm going to taunt here. In case he has like rocks or Calm Mind or something like that. But I would imagine he has Psy Shock. I would imagine. I'm kind of afraid right now because I let my Dumb Eyes take way too much damage, and Feeney as well. So we'll see what he opts to go for here. And he does go for Thunder Wave. Fair play on his part. So Moonblast is the only play he can make. I do have a tech, but it might not work out. So I don't have a switch into this. I might just have to hit it or something. I think I have to stay in. This is tough because, like, I don't want anything taking damage. No, wait, I gotta play. I'm gonna go Magirna here. And with this, I can just drop a Flare Cannon. There's no switch into Flare Cannon. So I can just do that. That's pretty safe. Unless he doubled out here, but we know... Ooh, into what? Lotus. Okay. I don't want to take a water move, though. I don't want to. Even though I can eat one, for sure. Like, we know he has Damp Rock. Like, I don't want to take a hit, though. That's the only problem. Like... But I think it's pretty safe, to be honest. Like, I think the game's gonna come down to like I'm a bulky Magirna, but yeah, we're just gonna drop a Flare Cannon. We do outspeed, which is really good, so we know he's defensive. And this should kill. Yeah. Alright, so Pelipper's down, although Rain is reset. So Rain is never getting back up. So Kingdra has been neutralized, pretty much. I'm surprised I outsped, but then again, I forgot how much speed I'm running. But I'm kind of bulky. I'm pretty bulky. Thing is, Kingdra doesn't do that much to me. Like, I do have a Z move. Let me calc this real quick. I need to calc this. I'm not solved fast. Hold on. I think I remember how much health I'm running. I'm pretty sure he specs. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. If I kill this... Alright, it's a 43% chance if he's modest. 43% chance if he's modest. That's less than half. Killing this would be so great. We risk it out here. We risk it out here. Oh, he got the roll. It was a 43% chance. 43%, so that's fine. It's specs though, like that doesn't kill unless it's not specs. So I'm going Hydreigon right here. Like it kills. The only way it kills if it's specs. So there's no doubt in my mind he specs. He got a roll there, but that's fine. I think I get his Dark Pulse because, or I got a double here. I got a double. I got a double right here. Okay, and yeah, okay. Got a double right here. Okay. Can't let Clap get advantage. And if he does have Flamethrower, I'm taking it because of the rain. So I can pretty much just go for Anchor Shot without any worries. If he goes Fortress, I trap him in, and he can't leave anymore, and I kill with Earthquake, and I should outspeed and kill it. So that should be good. So my gainer went down to a roll, unfortunately. I did risk it. I mean, I didn't have a real switch in to be fair. I didn't have a real switch in, so my gainer got killed early. But I'm thinking if I stall out Rain, we still don't know what the Chomp set is. He hasn't brought it out yet, so part of me thinks it's Scarf because usually you save Chomp just to have Scarf stuff. Just to like clean up late game. So Anchor Shot plus any other hit kills this. I can just Quake for free here, but he can't leave anymore. Unless this man's running speed, but I really doubt it. So we're just wasting more rain turns, I should say. What's more? Shadow Claw or Quake? Yeah, Shadow Claw is more. Yeah. Okay. Gotta be careful though. Down to Chomp, Kingdra, and Clefable. Hydreigon's going to be the key to this end game here. Spout comes out. I mean, Spout can drop kills, though. Spout can drop kills. I gotta save this for Clefable, I think. Part of me wants to save Pinsir, but if I get rid of this rain, only 2 turns left. Yeah, I'm gonna go Feeny right here. Feeny's only around because of this, so if I get rid of these turns, this game's over, I think. Not over, but it's gonna be really hard for him to win. Pinsir 2 hits Clefable with its max defense, so I'm not really worried about that right now. He does Pump here, which was the only play. So I don't take another one of those, but Rain is up. Rain is done. So Kingdra's been neutralized right now. Because Pinsir outruns it. Hydreigon takes it on as well. So, although I must see how much speed I'm running on Hydreigon. I gotta check real quick, because I need to make sure it's the right spread. I outspeed that without Rain, so I'm just gonna go for a Moonblast here. Just pump again. That's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's modest.
I'm pretty sure he's modest. Yeah, because if it was timid, I don't think he even killed. I don't think he killed my my Magirna with that. So there's that. Okay, how much does Pinsir do? I might have to go Pinsir right here. That's a good amount. But how much does it do to Delmise, though? The question. Not enough. Not enough. I'll go Delmise right here. 20. I'm at, how much health am I at? 67. He never kills then. He never kills. He never kills me. So I can just go for the anchor shot, right? Or Shadow Claw. I think I need to go Power Whip actually. No, but if I don't get damage, I can't kill. So I'm gonna Shadow Claw. Yeah, he's gonna go into the Garchomp right here. We'll find out what kind of set it is now. That's very offensive. I crit him though. That sucks. For him. That looks to be offensive. So do we sack here? I think we sack here. No, I can't sack because then I lose to Kingdra. I mean to Clefable. He could pull a double here. He could pull a double right here if he's if he wants to. He did stay in though. That's good. Okay, so what does he do with Garchomp? Rocks? Rock Slide. Fair. Pop Berry? Not quite. Okay, I do have HP Ice for this. He is Life Orb. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna HP Ice. I think that's pretty safe. I'm really hoping he attacks me though, but he didn't. Yikes. Alright. Spout comes back in. This chip is really crucial, actually. That chip might just be the game right there, because Pinsir can kill it in one hit now. Let me check this out real quick, because Pinsir is doing 82 to 96. 82 to 96. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, actually, that's kind of risky still. I doubt a pump for sure. He could Draco, though. That's pretty safe now. Chomp's Life Orb. Chomp is Life Orb, and Chomp is slower, so we know that. The turn doesn't do enough, but Hydreigon can take it on. If he Dracos, though, he forces himself to switch out. I might have to go for Delmise and sack it and save Jupiter. I think I have to. And just rely on Jupiter to take on Clefable. Which, I think Pinsir could take on Clefable, to be honest, given my set, but still. He does Draco here, which is really good. Because now Pinsir comes in and picks up a kill. It picks up a kill right here. It 2 hits Clefable, I'm pretty sure. Like max defense. If he's running... It doesn't 2 hit though. It doesn't 2 hit. He might want to He might think I might SD, so that's something he could try to do. I'm going to return. I'm just going to return. Yeah. So killing this off should be good for me. He did die. Okay. So I got the... I'm not sure if it was a roll, but... So if Clef comes in... I think Shark comes back in, though. Alright, I go Wheezing every time. That pops a berry. I go Wheezing 1000%. I go Wheezing right here. Every time. Because I am running Citrus Berry, and that pops it. So that'd be crucial. If he rocks up here, I don't think it's going to make a difference. It's going down to the wire, guys. He does Dragon Tail, though. That's fine. My berry doesn't pop, though. My berry doesn't pop. But this chip might be enough. I'm not sure how bulky he is, though. This kills from here, I think. How much defense would you need to be running to live? Max defense dies. Max defense dies. Alright. So, on Clef, I'm going to sub. On Clef, I'm going to sub here. In case he has Thunder Wave or something. We already know he has Thunder Wave, but I'm going to sub right here. My berry didn't pop, though. I wonder how that works. When I come back in, does it pop? Hopefully he goes for Thunder Wave. That'd be ideal. Nice. Alright, cool. So I should be able to return twice. Won't kill, though, but it'll do a lot. It won't it'll have a chance to 2-tap Bold Max Defense. Which it does look like he's not running completely. After leftovers, it should die. I'm not too worried about it, though, because Wheezing might be able to pull this back. I think it will, given that he's max defense. And I'm pretty sure I eat a Side Shock, unless my berry doesn't pop for some reason. But Return should be able to kill here and pick up the win. So that should be good game to you in Vivid Color, South Texas Sableyes. Guys, really scary matchup. He doesn't even have his Mega yet, guys. He's been having to wait the first 3 weeks to get his Mega. So, you know, when we face again in 2 weeks, I know it's going to be out already, so I got to be really prepared for that. Check out his channel, watch one of his videos. Don't see the video just for the thumbnail purposes. But I hope you all enjoyed. It was a very intense match. Unfortunately, I was able to play around his threats. So everything worked according to plan. Aaron Barden, thanks to the team. It was really good. Wasn't able to use all the techs, but which is good. I didn't reveal too much about my set, so I could probably recycle them for next time. But hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all next time. Take care. Rangers for the win.